Happy Black Friday. I hope all my US friends had a great Thanksgiving, and we're going to talk about some things that are really meant to help you grow your business in 2020. The stuff that we've got on Black Friday special today, hi guys, was specifically created, and the way that we packaged it is so that you have like basically a done for you marketing scheme for 2020. What I want to focus on and the things that I want to help you guys with is getting you back to lashing and not getting you caught up on things like marketing, social media marketing, how to show up online. So a lot of the stuff that we've got going on for deals over this Black Friday weekend are basically copy and paste kind of stuff. It's like the easiest way that you can market your business so that you can focus more on lashing. Because I know some of you are like, oh gosh, there's not enough clients in December. I thought this was supposed to be busy. Oh my gosh, where are all my clients going? And some of you are like, my hand is like permanent claw shape. And so we want to make sure that you are doing the money-making activity in your business, like taking lash clients, and not having to spend so much energy and time on things like marketing. So that's what we're going to go over today. Hello, everybody. Feel free to ask questions. We are going to be talking about the Black Friday deals, including a free challenge for you guys. And we'll start off with that. I did this last year and it went really, really well. So we're doing it again. It's called the Mary Lashmas Challenge, and it is an Instagram stories challenge for 20 days. So if you're going to start kind of December 1st, 2nd in the next couple days, then you can do it 20 days straight, or you can do it Instagram stories 5 days a week and get you through the end of the year. Totally up to you. That's a completely free challenge, and you'll get the Instagram stories challenge calendar for all 20 days of it. And you'll also get 1 day of template instructions and templates, because we do have kind of like a done for you version of this challenge. And that's basically having me do an Instagram stories takeover is essentially what that is. Lashes by Lisa. Bought the benefits bundle and can't download the no new cutler pick. Just go ahead and email us hi@thelashpreneur.com. The benefits bundle, I'll make a note of that. But yeah, so we'll get into bundles here in a second. So this is a free challenge. It gives you kind of what the challenge topic is for that day and some ideas for you to be able to post. So if you're used to doing Instagram stories, the free challenge totally up your alley. If Instagram stories kind of gives you like cold sweats, or you just don't want to do it, or you just don't know what to say and you don't want to be this talking head, or you're afraid to be on video because you have a face for radio, whatever, we've got you covered. So that is where the templates that can come with the challenge itself is free. You just give us your email and you'll get the download of the calendar. And then we'll also give you 1 day of the templates and the instructions so you can kind of see how it works. The way that I created these templates and the instructions is so that you're actually learning more than just put this photo up on Instagram stories. You're learning the theory, the strategy behind it. You're learning how to use all the functions of stories and how to get engagement and views off of the stories, because that's the best thing you can do, right? We don't want to just post stories just to post stories. We actually want to post stories so people actually see them. I know that might be kind of scary, but stay with me here. So this is what the instructions look like. And I know, at least on my view, it's backwards, but it tells you like, Story 1, post this. Story 2, post this. Story 3, post this. Story 4, post this. And we give you images to post on your Instagram stories. And then you'll also mix it in with your images, because let's face it, like nobody wants to see my face. They want to see your face because it's your business. And you'd be surprised, and go ahead and challenge me on this if you want. But the posts, the stories that you do with your face on it are going to get more views. I'm just going to put that out there. Don't believe me? Test it out yourself. Let me know your results. But when you put yourself out on stories, it gives people a connection piece. And that is what social media is really beneficial for, is putting a face and a name and a person behind the brand, behind the business, so that it doesn't feel so corporate and robotic. And I do see a lot of lash artists kind of taking that robotic, this is just a person posting and we don't know anything about the person behind the scenes. And that's kind of where we've got to shift our social media marketing, is to be more of that connection piece and that more authentic, right? Like everybody knows the Instagram life. We're all used to people posting their highlight reel, but we actually want to see the person, not just like the pretty images of lashes all the time. We want to know who that person is that's applying lashes, especially if you're a solo lash artist. You're going to be like affecting how this person views themselves out in the world and how people view them. There needs to be some trust there. And if they never see your face prior to becoming a client of yours, then that trust and authentic connection isn't really built. All right, so that you get this already when you sign up for the free challenge, the instructions, it's giving you a little sample. But if you want basically like whole Instagram stories takeover where I'm guiding you step by step, you're just like literally just post, add in a GIF here, add in a poll here, then that's where the templates come in. And those are 50% off during our Black Friday sale, which ends on Monday. So you can get there's more than 20 templates. There's probably 4 to 6 stories or templates per day. So you're getting a whole bunch of that. So that it's basically like copy, paste, post, right? The templates you can get, or the challenge for free, you can join at thelashpreneur.com/Black Friday. That's where all of our stuff is. It'll say join the free challenge right under where it says like Black Friday sale. Yes, Lash Mania Magda got her templates. Yeah, it's a really awesome way for you to start showing up differently on stories, especially when there's a lot of eyes on your profile during this time, because people are looking for a lash artist if they don't already have one. And if they already have one, they might still be checking you out to see what you got going on. So this is a really great time for you to experiment. If you have never done stories before, this is a great time for you to experiment without a whole lot of eyes on you, because it's going to take a while for your audience to get used to you posting. And that's why we did 20 days of the challenge, so that for 20 days you're posting and people get used to seeing you post. And then after that, honestly, with this calendar, even downloading it for free, you can do it every single month. You would just need to change some of the holiday specific stuff to whatever's relevant during that month. But that's a beautiful thing about challenges, is if you do it one time, you can do it every single month. Like, I'm going to pick 5 days a week, I'm going to show up on stories and I'm just going to follow what the calendar says every single month. That way you're showing up in new ways to market your business. Moving on to the next thing that we've got going on that we're doing 40% off on is probably one of our most downloaded things, is the Marketing Made Easy bundles. So we used to only have 8. We have created 4 more. So we now have an entire year's worth of Marketing Made Easy bundles. If you don't know what they are done for you social media images and captions. Yes, captions written by me. Yeah, I wrote them. So there's 10 images in each bundle, and each bundle has a theme. So the themes we have are like aftercare, a beautiful bundle. So it's all images and captions around beauty and how that ties into lashes. There are calls to action in every single post, so that you can, so that you're getting engagement on your post. So whether that's checking out a link, whether that's commenting, whether that's sending you a DM, whether that's booking an appointment, you'll start to see, and again, this is the beauty of these done for you type things, is you can actually see how to market your business by using these copy and paste templates and captions, because you're like, oh, I see there's a call to action on every single post. Wow, she's got like 13 different calls to action that I can use to get more engagement on my social media. So we have 12 bundles that we're doing for 40% off. So that works out to be less than $1 per post. And if it takes you more than 2 or 3 minutes to do a post for social media, then you're already saving money, because isn't your time worth more than $1 per post? I think they work out to be 90 cents per post. So we've got choosing a lash artist. We've got, these are the topics of the bundles: coffee and lashes, desserts and lashes, FAQs. We've got 2 bundles on FAQs that you guys sent FAQs into me that you get from your clients, and I wrote captions regarding those to answer them. Lash quotes, mom quotes, self-care quotes, or not self-care quotes, but self-care captions and images around self-care, strong women, the top 10 benefits of lashes. So that whole bundle is 40% off. If you've already bought bundles, and I mean, for the most part, if you've bought any of our past bundles, this is still a great deal, but we do have a specific coupon code that we can give you just if you want to buy a single bundle, or if you want to buy the remaining bundles that you haven't bought yet, just send us a DM. And moving on into our deals, we have, let me read you a sample caption. I think that would be helpful for you to know it's not just like, hey, appointments available, which a lot of you guys are doing. Don't do that. Your clients know appointments are available. They can kind of figure it out. So here's a caption template from the FAQ bundle. And the image itself references the number 1 question lash artists get. What do you think it is? What's your price point, right? Like, how much does it cost? That's the number 1 question that everybody gets. So the template that we have, the caption template I wrote for that, is the number 1 question every lash artist gets, and I don't blame you, is how much do you charge? Lashes are a luxury service and prices can range drastically, right? Let me share with you why there's such a huge difference in price points. Lashes are not a heavily regulated trade. meaning, and then we have a template part. So how the template works is I kind of give you some suggestions of what you can include in this so that it's true to you and your business and your language. So you can put in your own, or you can use one of the template captions that we give you. So meaning, and then you would share your regulations for your city or state or country, because I know those vary. So you could say something like, there are lash artists that learn on YouTube, or you don't even have to have a license to be able to perform lashes. Anybody and their mom can perform lashes. This is why there's such, a difference in price points. There are people who do it who are not legally able or allowed to do it, yet they still do it. This is why there's a difference in price points. So it's really educational for your clients who are reading this when they think, yeah, how much do they charge? Then the template goes, or the caption goes on and says, because eyelash extensions make women feel like $1,000,000, there's a lot of interest in finding the cheapest way possible to start offering this service. And that person is using essentially super glue near your eyes. Yikes. With that being said, let me share the top 3 things to know about. And then you put in your lash business, so Lashpreneur lashes, so you can rest assured that your eye health, lash health, and long-term lash game are in qualified hands. And then we give you examples of the 3 reasons that you specifically are beneficial, or, why you're the qualified lash artist that you are. And then the call to action is, now, if you'd like to know how much lashes cost, head on over to the link in our bio to check out more details on our lash sets and the pricing for our services. Or you could switch that out to be a DM. But that's just an example of a caption template and how the template part works. We want it to be flexible to your business, but still give you something to post. So we give you ideas, or you can customize that section to be more your brand and your voice. So again, you're getting an image and a caption templates for each. You're getting 10 of those in each bundle, and we have 12 bundles to get you through an entire year. So that's 120 images and captions already done for you. So those are 40% off. So head on over to the lashpreneur.com/Black Friday to get on that deal. And then a lot of calls to action on your post could be something along the lines of DMs. So this is a brand new course that I just created, and we're just releasing it now at a special price. Sweet I Love Lashes just purchased. Booyah, girl. Way to go. Way to take action. I love me some action takers. Let me know what you think. So this course is called Dominating the DMs, and this came from a lot of lash artists messaging me, and even our society members, getting discouraged that a client will DM them, and they do all this work and this posting, and they'll get the client to DM them, which is like so amazing. And then they get ghosted because the client asks, how much do you charge? And they respond with their price point, or they send a link to their bio, or they send a link to their website, and then they lose the client. And that's because if you're giving the client the price, if you're answering their question, you're doing it wrong. And you will lose the client every time unless you're the cheapest lash artist in town, in which case you better be offering deals and specials all the time. And you better be marketing the poop out of yourself, because clients are loyal to the deal, and the second somebody comes in with a better deal, they're no longer going to be a client of yours. It's not a winning strategy. So I created an entire course around how to use DMs to not only grow your authentic connection with a follower, because it's so much easier to do that in a DM than it is on a comment thread. Comments are still great. We still want to prioritize those, but getting a client into the DM is like gold. It's magic. So quoting my girl Jasmine Starr, she says, Instagram posts build your audience, but DMs build customers. So if you can get a one-to-one conversation going inside of a direct message, whether it's on Instagram DMs, whether it's on Facebook Messenger, if you can get that one-to-one conversation going, it's amazing. But there is a way to handle DMs in a way that's not salesy, spammy, or where you're going to get ghosted. And that's what this course is all about. Not only are we giving you done for you caption or text conversations where you're just going to copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. We've got, let's see, there's 7 DM strategies that I teach you on how to start conversations in DMs. So this is by you being proactive and reaching out to people like influencers, or people with large followings, or just somebody who like to post, or other businesses. We give you these strategies to start conversations in a way that's authentic, and not like, hey, you want to tag me in a photo, or hey, do you want to do a collaboration? It literally is me taking over, going like, here's how you get connections and build relationships through DMs. So there's 7 strategies for starting DM conversations. I go over an entire, I think there's almost 2 trainings. Yeah, there is 2 trainings. One tells you the theory behind how to respond to how much do you charge, which is the number 1 question lash artists get. And then the second training gives you a step-by-step example of how to go about that. I give you how that's worked with me in my business. Back when I was a lash artist. And it also kind of teaches you what you should be thinking about that potential customer as they're messaging you this. So that to me is like the value of this. If you can convert 1 client off of a DM by what you learn in here, you more than covered your cost, especially because it's 30% off during Black Friday. And then I give you 6 copy and paste templates, text conversations, if you will, on how to answer the most, the top 6 questions lash artists get in DMs. I asked you guys, I asked our audience, I asked our students, what are the most common questions you get in DMs? And we created a copy and paste response for each and every single one of them that increases your likelihood of converting that client rather than having them ghost you. So honestly, I love the society and I love those trainings. I really love the dominating the DMs because I feel like if you do all of the marketing and you just can't convert clients, this is going to get you to convert clients. So that is also on our Black Friday special for 30% off, thelashpreneur.com/Black Friday. Yes, you need the DM training. I love it. Honestly, I love it. I would love to hear your feedback on it because it is a brand new program and it's so good. I'm so damn proud of it. And then finally, our last deal for Black Friday, and again, all of our Black Friday sales are good through Monday night, Eastern time. So get on them, is our DIY web design. And this is kind of, it's something that has been a total game changer for the people that have actually taken it. So this was one of the first courses I created, and with my web designer, because we were getting so many questions on, we know the importance of a website, but I just don't have time to do it, or I'm not technology savvy, or it's so expensive to hire a web designer. And in having conversations with the team, we're like, okay, we see the need for this. Like you can't do social media marketing. Let me rephrase that. You can do social media marketing, just not effectively if you don't have a website. If you're not converting off of social media, off of all of your other marketing, and you don't have a website, that would be like game changer first and foremost that you need to do. That was something I did in my business before I even had a location, was I knew the value of having a website. Why? Think about it. As a customer looking at somebody's Instagram, like if I see your lash photos and I'm like, oh, these are amazing, let me kind of just scope her out, and I follow, right? That's a win. But am I supposed to put together your last 9 or 12 posts to kind of figure out who you are, what you do, how much you cost, what your experience is, what your knowledge is, who you target? Am I supposed to go through 12 photos and figure that out? Think about your last 12 posts on Instagram. Would that give an accurate reflection of what your business is about? Would that convert a client right then and there? Most likely not. And y'all who are using the booking sites as your website, here is my gift to you. It's the DIY web design course. It's 20% off because your booking site, usually what is the first thing people see? Price point. It's the same thing if somebody DMs you how much you charge and you give them the price point. You have not provided any value or any reason that you're any different than somebody else besides price point, right? You're comparing apples to apples when in reality, you know what makes you different than your competition. And it's likely because maybe they're doing not so great work, or they do like these ones that like get tangled in your eyebrows, or maybe that's you and your competition does natural lash work. How is a customer supposed to know without a place to go to understand what makes you different, or to even know, is she the right lash artist for me? Maybe they're skeptical. Maybe they've had bad lashes in the past and they want to make sure that they don't repeat this same cycle. Your website should contain the most amount of information about your business aside from what's in your head. And that's what the purpose is. Social media builds that relationship. It builds that connection. It builds that trust and authority that you are the expert. Your website is where they convert the clients. Think about the last time somebody gave you a restaurant recommendation and you didn't go check out the menu online to see if they even had gluten-free options, or if it was even in your price range that, it wouldn't even be worth going if like the cheapest dish is $50, right? Or if they had the specific wine that you love. Done that, did it yesterday. So yeah, that is the benefit of having a website. The DIY web design e-course is literally like you're sitting here on my web designer shoulder and watching her build one. And it's click by click. It shows you exactly how to build a website in 7 days or less. If you were to do it all in 1 or 2 days and not do anything else, you could get it done in 2 days. And then your social media and your business cards handing out has your website address on it. That converts so much better, because that alone could be the reason that's stopping you from getting clients, is that you don't have a web presence. Who in this day and age doesn't have a web presence? You're watching me online right now. So if you're watching me online and you as a customer are watching online, then your customers are also watching you online. And you need to have a place where they can go. It's home base. It's something you control, you own. No algorithm is going to go in and jack that up for you. It's a place that you can control to make sure that it's done to represent your brand, the value you provide, your amazing lash work, and it establishes you as a business. Can you really call yourself a business owner if you don't have a website? I'll leave that for you to discuss. So the DIY web design has 14 modules, step-by-step trainings, click by click. Even if you're not savvy, if you can open up an email, then you can probably create your website. We use Wix. We prefer Wix.com because it is the most user-friendly to maintain over time. It's also fairly inexpensive. It's anywhere from, they probably have a Black Friday deal going on right now, but monthly it's anywhere from $11 to $14 a month just for Wix to host your platform or to host your website. Let's see. And for those of you that are like, oh, I don't even know if I can afford $11 to $14 a month, that's why you can't, is because you don't have a website up to draw in clients who will pay you. So be thinking about that. What else do you get? So 14, you get lifetime access to this. This is a done for you course. So it's a course that you're purchasing and you can go through the modules at your own pace. If you were to go through it in a decent manner, you know, if you're a little slow this week, you could get it done in a week for sure. You get a free Wix template with that. You also get Wix SEO training. Wix has come a long way in their SEO department. They used to be pretty bad at SEO. Now they're awesome. It's called SEO Wizard. And you literally type in the keywords that you want to show up and it kind of does the stuff for you. I love Wix for that. Google Sitemap training and a website prep and planning guide. Our website prep and planning guide helps to make your website created for marketing purposes. Because if it's just a pretty billboard online that nobody wants to buy, then it doesn't work for you. This is my kind of struggle with some people who pay a lot of money to web designers who don't have a marketing focus. They just have more of like that technical, they want everything to link correctly, but they don't really think about it from a marketing perspective. You are getting part of that in this training. And then inside of the Lashpreneur Society, we go way in depth on the marketing of your the marketing purpose of your website that shows you like, here's who your most favorite client type, your target market is, here's how you organize your website to make sure that your ideal type of client is focused on there. We give you kind of that bigger, broader view of how to create your website for marketing inside of DIY web design. But if you want to geek out on some like real good marketing strategies with your website, that's what the Lashpreneur Society is. Hi, Pink. Yes, this will be saved and we'll be doing more lives and more posts, but thelashpreneur.com/Black Friday is where all of these deals are held. And I do see a question. Lash and Brow LA, when are you opening up for business coaching and will these bundles be included? So the Lashpreneur Society is not part of Black Friday. Sorry, you guys had your last chance to get in at the 2019 pricing back in September. So we are opening up the society again in March, and we'll be doing your best year ever free workshop in a whole new way starting February 25th. So make sure you're marking those calendars. That's when the Lashpreneur Society opens again. We did just close down applications and registrations for our Momentum Mastermind, which is our high-level coaching program where there is some one-on-one coaching included. I don't know if I'm going to offer that forever, but for this round we did. So we have 7 or 8 members in that I'm going to dive in over the next 6 months. But yes, business coaching for the Lashpreneur Society, our group business coaching program for lash artists and honestly beauty professionals. We have a lot of microbladers, makeup artists, estheticians, cosmetologists in there. That opens up again in early March. So you can get on the wait list there at thelashpreneur.com/society. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, I'm going to look through questions about the Black Friday offers. Are you confused? Do you have a question about any of the products? I'm going to send the link into the chat. Black Friday. Nope, spelled it wrong. Here we go. And I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. Mine was awesome. All right, Lash and Barrel, I hope that helped answer your question. Let me know if you have any other questions. All right, Face with Up. Is this a brand new bundle? I have them all as of last month. No, those are all the same. If you have all of them, if you have 12 of them, that's all the bundles we have. We added them to our website sometime in August, I think. We just haven't promoted them and haven't announced them. So if you sneakily found it, then good on you. True Lash Artisy, need some DM training. Girlfriend, I got you. I got you. Okay, looks like you guys are all good on questions. Lash and Barrel, awesome, good. So again, kind of going over the deals we have. You can absolutely join our free Instagram Stories Challenge. You just give us your email and you're already in. That is, that's at the same Black Friday. When you log onto the Black Friday page, underneath kind of what's called the above the fold image, ooh, something you'd learn in DIY web design, it'll say join the free challenge. So that is where you can join the challenge on the Black Friday page. So you'll get the challenge calendar for free, and you'll get 1 day of instructions and the free templates that come for day one, week one. If you want to have a done for you kind of the Lashpreneur does an Instagram Stories takeover, you can get all of the challenge templates. So for each of the days of the challenge, we have done for you like step 1, add this story, step 2, add this story, add this GIF, step 3, add this story, step 4, share you talking about something. Hey, Tat Lashes. Now I know Tatiana does the Instagram Stories challenge. So those are 50% off through Monday for our Black Friday special. Then we also have our Marketing Made Easy bundles. It's a whole year of the bundles. So 120 images, 120 caption templates. If you did not hear me read through one of the sample caption templates, we do have it written out on the website, or you can go back and watch the replay. And those are 40% off. So that works out to less than 90 cents per post. Tell me you have something better to do with your time than post on social media for less than $1 per post. Come on. And then we've got my brand new course, Dominating the DMs, for 30% off. That is how you utilize DMs to convert clients off of the app. And if you're getting the question, how much do you charge, and you're answering with your price point, or you're sending them to your website right off the bat and you get ghosted, this is going to help you retain that client and actually convert them into a customer. And you're also going to be getting how to initiate and start conversations and the strategies around starting 7 different conversations, including influencer conversations, collaborations with other businesses, reaching out to potential customers. And these are all in like non-salesy, spammy kind of way. New followers, reaching out to them, a whole bunch of different strategies for starting conversations on DMs. And then how to convert clients off of DMs using copy and paste text for the top questions we get inside of DMs. And that all came from you guys. And then finally, we've got 20% off on the DIY web design course. This takes you from none to done in 7 days or less for a website, step by step, click by click, even for you non-techie lash artists. So you don't need to be able to pay a web designer thousands of dollars, especially when you're just starting out. Save yourself the money. Go through this program. You're going to watch the screen, point and click for every single step you need to get a website up and running in a way that reflects your brand well and that really sets you apart from your competition. Your booking site does not count as a website. And that is what we've got going on. So you can get all of those at thelashpreneur.com/Black Friday. I wish you all a happy holiday weekend, and feel free to DM me if you have any questions. Hit me up in the DMs. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye.